And it's another wet one back down here at 79th, and it always blows my mind. Even when it's raining like this, it's just always busy down here still. Imagine a lot of your local ramps, probably when you start getting rainstorms, start to clear out. But this place, it still goes both ways. People are still launching, and people are still coming and retrieving. Welcome back, guys, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back at the ramp. And as we mentioned, today we are visiting 79th, and this crew appears to have it on the dock, but they've kicked the bow out, and now the bow is going to start to float out on them. So our guy with the stern line's at least holding the stern in, and it looks like Cap's going to try and get a bow line. But no, he's going to go back to the throttles. And our guy's going to push it out to kind of, and the bow line came off too. They're going to have to reset this one up all over. I'm a little confused on this one. Once again, it's raining and we're launching, but the crew right behind them just went to go get their truck. And our guy's not happy about something. So he smacks it and tells them to stop. But I'm still curious because these guys behind them are trying to leave. And now this lady's going to walk up. It looks like she's telling him, hey, we're going to pull our boat out, bro. What are you doing? And I can't tell, but it kind of looks like he's telling them, I don't care. You guys could go to the other side. Oh, man. The ramp courtesy that goes on. And here comes the guy who went and got the truck. And he's doing the same thing. He's like, hey, bro, I went and got my truck. Now I'd like to pull my boat out. And it looks like he's still getting the same answer. Like, yeah, go to the other ramp, bro. We're launching here. Yeah, same deal. This kid's like, go to the other side. I don't know why they didn't go to the other open ramp. It was there when they pulled up, but instead they're going to go ahead and take this one. So after all that, they've got it going a little bit, but our kid's got to get back off, and so goes for the leap. And goes for distance and is able to pull it off. But this whole process took quite a while. I feel bad for the boat that was behind them because they really did. They got stuck there for about 6 or 7 minutes while they tried to get this thing off and get this thing out of here. And our crew's making their approach on too. We've got some lines on the ready, so we look like we're ready to go. Cap's coming in a little hot though. A little hot. Cap, brake check. Oh, the late brake check, and they hit the dock. Oh man, he actually hit it pretty good, but like they were coming in hot. And now Cap's yelling about something. Whenever we hit the dock, we got to yell about something. Something went wrong somewhere. We might not always know what, but you know, whatever it wasn't our fault for sure. But they'll get this one pulled to the side and pulled over, and should be good. And this one's interesting. They've already got the motor started, but they can't get it to trim down. And he keeps trying, but it's moving a little bit both directions, which is strange. Typically when I see the trim not working, it won't go either way. He's got to have the lock on. I can't figure it out, but he's like, what? And there it is. He's got the service lock on. I think he figured it out now. Yep, the service lock was on the whole time. So they couldn't get it down because the service lock was just holding the motor up. Always got to check the small things. And I'll tell you what, you gotta love that coastal weather. It was rainy and miserable a little over an hour ago, and it has turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous day now. So our crew's coming in, making their approach. It looks like they're gonna go ahead and make their turn in and possibly head for 3. And it's interesting to see the tube on this side. So typically, you might want to move it to the other side. If you're gonna come in on a dock, you're gonna want that whole side of your boat free. And they should be all right. I mean, it's just where the tower is, but they don't have good access to get around the boat from right there. So, like right here, our guy can't get any further forward. He's going to try, though. He really is, but he's going to have to walk around to do that. Look out, you're coming in short. Oh, and they hit it. And one of the reasons they probably hit it is because he couldn't see the dock because the tube's in the way. Which is one of the reasons why when you're doing this, you want to try and keep whatever side you're approaching anything on clear. So you can get a good full view of it. They leave this in gear because it looks like it's pulling back too. I can't really tell. They're not really holding it, so it might be in neutral, but For a minute there, it kind of looked like it was just pulling out, but the next time, hopefully they'll move that tube to the other side and they'll have an easier time trying to get this together. And our crew's starting to finish it up, and he's left the motor on. He's trimmed it out and forgot to turn the motor off. And these guys have been bouncing all over the place in here trying to find a spot to load. You gotta be careful going back. Oh, going forward fast. Hang on, guys. He gunned it. And it's always interesting watching the single jet ski trailers. And this one's not any different. Our guy pretty much is just like, yeah, let me get it down to the water. And this is one method of doing it. So if you're just struggling, get it down there and do what he's probably about to do, which is going to be pick it up and straighten it out after the fact. We see so many people do this at the ramp. The easiest thing he could have done was drop that tailgate on the truck, and if he'd have dropped the tailgate, he'd have been able to see the trailer, and it makes life so much easier when you're trying to back this thing down, because you can just see where it is. And that's the problem with the single jet ski trailers. They're not wide enough. And when it's behind the truck, you lose sight. And by the time you see it, it is way too late. It is going to be way off track at that point. And this crew's going to get this one loaded up. She's got to be careful walking up, though. It's slick. She's hanging on to make sure. And she's going to hit solid ground, and she should be good. And this crew's making their approach on 4. Coming in slow roll approach, things look good. Taking it nice and easy, and their trailer's already in the water, so they're actually going straight to a load. They drop somebody on the dock who backed the truck down. Gotta be careful standing in the bow, especially in these kind of situations from slow moving. If he hits that gas, you're going, bro. So he's gonna have to compensate back here. We've gotten a little sideways. It looks like, here we go, he's getting it in, his buddy in the bow is kind of reaching for the bow. Oh no, hit the gas, gotta watch it again, guys. Somebody can take a swim. But they should be good, and they're going to get out of here. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.